Meyer Lansky, the mob's mastermind. He wasn't the one in front of the cameras, but he was the man pulling the strings. Hell yeah! Meyer Lansky, the genius behind the mob's criminal empire. Born in 1902 in the Russian Empire, Meyer Lansky immigrated to New York City with his family at just 9 years old. In the tough neighborhoods of Manhattan's Lower East Side, Lansky quickly learned the art of survival. Lansky didn't rely on brute force like other mobsters. He was a mastermind. His weapon, his intellect. While others fought over turf, Lansky saw a different opportunity. Money. Balling. By the late 1920s, Lansky had built a reputation as the go-to guy for managing the mob's gambling operations. He ran everything from illegal craps games in New York to establishing casinos in Havana, Cuba, which became a major mob hub. In 1931, he joined forces with Lucky Luciano, the GOAT, the notorious gangster who helped him build what became the National Crime Syndicate. Lansky's brilliance wasn't in the violence, it was in finance. He understood the real power in controlling the flow of money. His gambling empire raked in millions. He was even dubbed the mob's accountant for his ability to launder money and keep operations running smoothly. One of Lansky's most famous ventures was his influence in Cuba. In the 1940s and 50s, he was behind the rise of massive casinos and hotels in Havana, where both the mob and international tourists flocked for a taste of glamour. Despite his vast wealth, Lansky stayed out of the spotlight, smart, never attracting the same attention as mob bosses like Al Capone. But the FBI was always after him. They wanted to nail him for tax evasion and racketeering, but Lansky was a step ahead. Even after decades of investigation, Lansky was never convicted of a major crime. He was a master at covering his tracks, even managing to dodge charges in the infamous Miami Conference of 1957, where Mafia bosses gathered, but were raided by police. In the 1970s, Lansky moved to Florida, trying to live a quiet life. He even considered fleeing to Israel to escape prosecution, but ultimately, he spent his final years battling the IRS over unpaid taxes. Meyer Lansky died in 1983 at the age of 81. His legacy as the mob's accountant lives on as one of the smartest and most elusive figures in organized crime history.